Two of Hong Kong's most vibrant neighborhoods, Shum Shui and Mong Kok, are a dream pairing to explore together. They sit side by side in Kowloon, and together they form a dense, layered tapestry of street markets, architectural grit, and cultural pulse. People who enjoy shopping can stroll the street markets in Shum Shui like Allpa Street, Keelung Street, and Yu Cho Street. There are a bunch of Michelin-recommended Dai Pai Dongs that sit next to flea markets and indie cafes. History buffs will enjoy walking past Tong Lao tenements and visiting the Mei Ho House, which is both a museum and youth hostel now. Mong Kok is a favorite for urban explorers in Hong Kong for its street markets, vertical urbanism, and street food, making it a hotspot for tourists and locals alike. Mong Kok is a popular hub for street fashion, gaming arcades, and pop culture, making it a hotspot for youth. It only takes 20 minutes to walk from Shum Shui to Mong Kok, making it easy to explore both areas in Kowloon in a single day or even half a day. In this vlog, I will be visiting two very popular areas of Kowloon, Shum Shui and Mong Kok. Shum Shui's story is one of layered transformation from ancient settlement to post-war refuge to creative frontier. This district is a living archive of Hong Kong's resilience and reinnovation. A Han Dynasty tomb dating back to 220 AD was unearthed in 1955 during housing development. Its cross-chambered structure offers rare insight into early Chinese burial practices. Originally a fertile alluvial plain near Tak Kok Jim Peninsula, Shum Shui was once a coastal village before land reclamation pushed the shoreline outward. In 1898, it was incorporated into the British colonial territory after the lease of the new territories. The Sam Zai Temple was built the same year, marking the district's spiritual and communal roots. The Cosmopolitan Dock was a bustling maritime hub that connected the district to Hong Kong's industrial and shipping network until the 1970s, when the Nam Chong Nula was covered over. From the 1950s to 1970s, Shum Shui became a haven for refugees from mainland China. The district saw rapid construction of public housing blocks, many of which still define the skyline. The area flourished as a manufacturing and trading center, especially for garments and electronics. Allpa Street remains a legacy of this era. Shum Shui remains one of Hong Kong's poorest districts, with many residents living in subdivided flats or cage homes. Today, Shum Shui blends residential, commercial, and institutional spaces, with shopping malls such as the Dragon Center as a key retail anchor. Recent initiatives aim to address overcrowding and affordability through mixed-use housing that blends public rental units with green spaces and elderly accommodations. The Jockey Club Creative Arts Center and indie design shops signal a cultural renaissance, turning Shum Shui into a hub for grassroots innovation. Mong Kok's evolution is a masterclass in urban density, cultural layering, and adaptive reuse. From neoclassic ceramics to neon-lit vertical commerce, Mong Kok has transformed while retaining its chaotic charm. In 1884, Shui Temple was built and later relocated in 1924, marking Mong Kok's spiritual and communal anchor. In the 1910s, the opening of the Kowloon Canton Railway and ferry pier connected Mong Kok to Hong Kong Island, catalyzing its growth and boosting accessibility. During the 1920s and 1930s, rapid urbanization led to the construction of Tonglaos along Shanghai Street, turning the area into a major trading hub. During the 1950s and 60s, textile factories and dyeing mills flourished, especially along Zayangche Street and Yimpo Fong Street, names that still echo their industrial past. In the 1960s, the Army football ground was redeveloped into Mong Kok Stadium, symbolizing civic investment in public recreation. In 1975, Tung Choi Street was formalized as the Ladies Market, Hong Kong's first hawking zone. It is now a globalized shopping destination. In 1979, the MTR station opened, further intensifying foot traffic and commercial activity. Argaloy Street became the central artery of urban flow. Youth culture and retail are prevalent in the area, with Sneaker Street neon-lit arcades and vertical malls defining its modern pulse. Mong Kok was once declared the busiest district in the world with a population density of 130,000 per square kilometers. Still one of Hong Kong's poorest districts, Shum Shui is marked by subdivided flats, aging tonglaos, and vibrant street markets. Yet it's also a hub for grassroots innovation. NGOs and community centers are deeply embedded, supporting migrant workers, elderly residents, and low-income families. The district's walkability and market density offer a tactile, immersive urban experience perfect for thematic exploration. Today, Mong Kok blends retail, residential, and entertainment spaces in stacked vertical formats, with youth culture and street fashion thriving alongside traditional markets. Mong Kok remains a global shopping magnet. From Ladies Market to Sneaker Street, it's a vertical retail jungle stacked with fashion, electronics, and street food. Arcades, pop-up shops, and anime cafes cater to Gen Z and millennial crowds. The area pulses with street fashion and digital subcultures. Mong Kok Station is still one of the busiest in the world, choreographing pedestrian movement with astonishing efficiency. Discover the hidden stories of Hong Kong with the Dark Side of Hong Kong walking tour. Uncover the truth behind the glittering facade of Hong Kong on the Dark Side of Hong Kong walking tour. Unlike the Hong Kong food and culture tours, this unique experience brings you face to face with the concealed stories of this vibrant metropolis. Use my link to join this fascinating culture tour in Hong Kong using Klook. Lei Cheng Ok Han Tomb Museum is one of Hong Kong's most extraordinary archaeological discoveries, a rare glimpse into the city's ancient past, tucked within the dense urban fabric of Shum Shui. Built during the Eastern Han Dynasty between 25 to 220 AD, making it over 1,800 years old. The tomb is cross-shaped with a domed roof, a typical design of Guangdong tombs from that era. Excavated items include pottery models of a house, granary, well and stove, customary burial objects symbolizing daily life and prosperity. Bricks bear the characters Pan Yu, referencing the country that included present-day Hong Kong during the Han Dynasty. Located at 41 Tonkin Street, Shum Shui Po, Kowloon, the tomb itself is closed for conservation, but visitors can view its interior from a glass panel. Exhibits include pottery, bronzewares, and pictorial displays of Han Dynasty life and Silk Road trade. Adjacent to the museum is a Han Garden. This landscaped retreat features traditional Chinese pavilions and water features, a serene contrast to the surrounding urban density. In 1955, this tomb was accidentally discovered during government land leveling for resettlement housing at Lei Cheng Ok Village. The excavation was led by Professor Frederick S. Drake of the University of Hong Kong. The tomb was nearly demolished but preserved due to public interest. It was officially declared a monument in 1988 and is now permanently conserved. Lei Cheng Ok is a rare anchor of deep time within Hong Kong's post-war housing landscape. It offers a preserved relic amid one of Hong Kong's most densely populated districts. Mayhall House is a cornerstone of Hong Kong's public housing history and a beautifully preserved symbol of post-war resilience. Although technically located in Shek Kip Mei, it can be easily reached from Shum Shui Po. A devastating fire on Christmas Eve of 1953, known as the Shek Kip Mei Fire, destroyed thousands of shanties, leaving 53,000 people homeless. It marked a turning point in Hong Kong housing policy. In 1954, the Mayhall House was part of the first batch of resettlement blocks A to H. Built with UN aid, it introduced the Mark I H-shaped design with two residential wings linked by communal facilities, including showers, toilets, and kitchens. The The Mayhall House has a Bauhaus influence, meaning functional, minimal, and community-oriented. The H-block layout emphasized shared living and social cohesion. The Mayhall House became the prototype for future public housing estates, laying the foundation for what now houses nearly half of Hong Kong's population. The only surviving remnant of Hong Kong's oldest public housing project and recipient of a UNESCO honorable mention, Mayhall House is a vital piece of local history and architecture built after the Sheki May fires of 1954, which left 58,000 people homeless. Nowadays, the Mayhall House is a museum dedicated to the history of public housing in the area. Mayhall House was listed as a Grade 1 historic building in 2005, then a Grade 2 historic building in 2010. In 2013, it was reopened and transformed into the YHA Mayhall House Youth Hostel with 129 rooms and a heritage museum. The revitalized project earned an honorable mention in the UNESCO Asia Pacific Awards for Cultural Heritage Conservation in 2015. The museum's permanent exhibition, Memories of Our Days, which illustrates the unique cultures and facets of life in these bygone times, is a well worth gander, hoping to bridge the gap between younger and older generations. The exhibition allows visitors to reflect on the life of the past generations through historical narratives and gain a better understanding of Hong Kong's storied past. Located on the first floor of the exhibition are interpretive units of Mayhall House, which demonstrate the living conditions in the 1950s and after the 1970s. The units are set up with reference to former residents' oral history. The artifacts displayed were generously donated by former residents. The units illustrating the living conditions in the 1950s show the narrow living spaces and unadorned life with scarce resources and no privacy. In the 1970s, Hong Kong's economy took off, the 10-year housing plan progressed well, and so did the improvement of people's quality of life. Shek Keep Mei, including the Mayhall House, had a major facelift. Some resettlement blocks had been demolished and paved way for new blocks, while the Mayhall House remained and units were converted and refurbished. In the units about the post-1970s living conditions, visitors can see multiple household goods like electronics and decors. The spatial designs of the converted flats takes the needs in modern life and hygiene into consideration. At the renovated museum entrance, the mural overview of the heritage of Mayhall House greets visitors and serves as the pictorial introduction to the exhibition themes. 10 thematic interpretive zones cover a range of topics related to the grassroots everyday life in post-war Hong Kong. These newly launched zones are enriched with historical information, oral history, artifacts, videos, photos, and interactive features. These enable visitors to have an immersive experience and to explore the community in the 1950s and 60s Hong Kong, which were crucial to understanding the daily life of resettlement estate residents. Mayhall House is a living archive of Hong Kong's housing evolution. From communal corridors to hostel rooms, the building adapts while preserving its core identity. Shum Shui street markets are a sensory symphony, dense, authentic, and deeply layered. The Fabric and Craft District is made up of Keelung Street, Nam Chung Street, Yu Cho Street, and Tong Cho Street. On Keelung Street, you can find buttons, zippers, and fasteners ideal for fashion prototyping or costume designs. On Nam Chung Street, you can find ribbons, laces, and trimmings. Think of it as decorative artery of the district. Yu Cho Street is known for their beads, leather, and accessories, perfect for DIY or thematic installations. Tong Cho Street is known for their premium fabrics and silks. Footwing Street is better known as the Toy and Seasonal Delights District. Here you'll find toys and supplies. Here you'll find toys and party supplies. You can take a nostalgic walk through your childhood with 3 generations of toy sellers. You can also find holiday decor, from Halloween masks, Christmas ornaments, to Lunar New Year's decorations. Aplu Street Electronics Market is known for their vintage audio radios, where collectors can hunt for tube amps and cassette decks, LED components including makers and engineers sources, part of DIY electronics, phone accessories and gadgets ranging from retro flip phones to drone parts. The Golden Computer Arcade in Shum Shui is a legendary tech bazaar. It's dense, chaotic, and utterly captivating. What exactly is the Golden Computer Arcade? Well, it's a labyrinth complex of tightly packed stalls and micro shops selling everything from low-cost laptops and PC components to gaming consoles, software, and accessories. It's located at 146 to 152 Vueling Street, right across from Shum Shui MTR Exit D2. People often pair it with the Golden Computer Center next door, forming a two-part tech haven. At the Golden Computer Arcade, you will find DIY computer parts, motherboards, RAM, cooling systems, ideal for custom builds, on the basement floor. On the ground floor, you'll find retro gadgets, USB drives, SD cards, and niche accessories. On the first floor, you can find gaming consoles like PlayStation, Xbox, Nintendo Switch, and rare tiles and modded gear. Dragon Center in Shum Shui is a 9-story shopping and entertainment hub that blends nostalgic charm with modern flair. It is one of the largest malls in Kowloon and is a favorite among locals for its eclectic mix of shops, eateries, and family-friendly attractions. You will find a wide range of food options from local street snacks to international chains. It's a great place to grab a bite to eat. You might want to try bubble tea, Korean street food, or a classic Hong Kong style cafe fare. The mall features over 1,000 stores, from fashion boutiques to quirky knick-knack stalls. The Apple Mall, a maze-like section on the 5th and 7th floors, is especially beloved for its rare finds, anime merchandise, and unique accessories. The mall is deeply embedded in the Shum Shui vibe, Gritty, vibrant, and full of character. It's ideal for those who love exploring layered urban spaces with a touch of old school Hong Kong. Shum Shui is a treasure trove of grassroots charm and urban texture. Here is a curated lineup of things to do straight from TripAdvisor's highlights and local gems. Hong Kong YHA Mei Ho House is a youth hostel with international standards. It is a representative of the old and the new and has been transformed from an early resettlement building into a unique youth hostel. The hostel has a Mei Ho living hall to show visitors the past community history of Shum Shui district. Use trip.com to book a hostel room at YHA Mei Ho House Youth Hostel. All of Mong Kok's markets are easily accessible via the MTR system, as Mong Kok Station is accessible via both the Trainline and Kowloon lines, making it easily accessible from all areas of Kowloon, with multiple exits serving different market areas. Mong Kok's street markets are a dazzling showcase of Hong Kong's urban pulse. It's dense, layered, and wildly eclectic. They are not just a retail zone, but living systems of vertical commerce, cultural fusion, and pedestrian choreography. Ladies Market, located on Tung Choi Street, is probably Mong Kok's most popular market. You can find everything ranging from fashion, accessories, souvenirs, toys, electronics, and knockoffs. It originally focused on women's clothing, but it now sells everything from silk pajamas to selfie sticks. Over 100 stalls stretch across a 1-kilometer corridor. The market is open daily from 12:30 p.m. to 11 p.m. The street is pedestrian only from 4 p.m. to midnight from Monday to Saturday. Originally a post-war hawker zone turned global shopping destination, perfect for finding anything from streetwear to souvenirs. The Ladies Market is definitely one of the most iconic street bazaars in town. While the market is most famous for its bargain women's wear, hence its name, you'll also find accessories, jewelry, toys, and quirky souvenirs. Bargaining is the norm here, so never accept the seller's first offer. If you prove yourself to be a steely haggler, you may even find yourself walking away with your object of desire at 20 to 30% of the original price. The northern section of Tung Choi Street hosts Hong Kong's most famous goldfish market, where aquarium enthusiasts can explore dozens of shops dedicated to tropical fish, aquatic plants, and elaborate tank setups. The area features everything from common goldfish to rare tropical species, along with custom aquarium installations and specialized equipment. Sneaker Street, located on Fa Yuen Street, is located just parallel to Ladies Market, offers over 50 specialized footwear shops packed into a few blocks. Think of brands like Nike, Adidas, Puma, and rare collector drops. The atmosphere is focused on youth-driven, trend-sensitive, and hyper-commercial. Whether you're hunting for the newest Nike or Adidas releases, retro basketball shoes, or specialized athletic footwear, Sneaker Street offers unparalleled selection. Many shops also carry authentic vintage pieces and hard-to-find models that sneaker collectors covet. Price ranges from budget-friendly options to premium limited editions, with many stores offering competitive deals for bulk purchases. Flower Market Road transforms into a colorful paradise where both wholesale and retail flower vendors displayed their vibrant wares. This short but densely packed street specializes in fresh-cut flowers, potted plants, and gardening accessories, with many shops featuring dedicated sections for orchards and exotic tropical plants. Yunpo Street Bird Garden is known for its popular songbirds, handcrafted cages, and traditional bird-keeping accessories. Although it's a fading tradition, it's a poetic tradition where elderly men still gather to socialize with birds. Siam Choi Street is better known as the Electronic Street. It's one of the most iconic arteries in Hong Kong. The street's name means watercress in Cantonese. The street was built over former watercress fields in Mong Kok, a village that existed before urbanization swallowed the farmland. By the 1920s, the village gave way to high-rise buildings and dense commercial development. The street was split into north and south in 1979 to reduce confusion. It runs from Dundas Street to Prince Edward Road West, intersecting Arguello Street and Mong Kok Road. Electronic enthusiasts flock to Siam Choi Street for the latest gadgets, computer components, and mobile accessories. This bustling street features numerous shops specializing in smartphones, cameras, gaming equipment, and electronic components at competitive prices. Mong Kok is a street food paradise, a dense, chaotic, and delicious microcosm of Hong Kong's culinary soul. It's not just about taste, but about urban rhythm, cultural layering, and experimental logic. Iconic street snacks you must try in Mong Kok include curry fish balls, egg waffles, stinky tofu. These are the golden trinity of Hong Kong street food. On Arguello and Fa Yuen Street, you can find stinky tofu and delicious folded and grilled scallion dim sum on a stick. You can also find other popular street food items such as minced fish stuffed eggplant and peppers, and the very popular fish ball on a stick. On Arguello and Fa Yuen Street, you will find a lot of different varieties of street snack stalls. Go to any one of them and you'll be able to satisfy your foodie cravings. Carp noodles are very popular in Mong Kok. You can find wonton noodles, beef brisket noodles, and noodles you can customize with toppings such as pigskin, fish balls, and other toppings of your choice. You can also find very popular sweet snacks and drinks such as bubble tea, tofu pudding, herbal teas, and sugar cane juices. All of the street snack stalls are cash only. 618 Shanghai Street project is a $200 million Hong Kong restoration of 10 pre-war shop houses which revealed layers of urban memory, including bicycle shops, tobacco stores, and electronics retailers, all preserved beneath decades of concrete and signages. .618 Shanghai Street is a revitalized cluster of historical tenement buildings located in the heart of Mong Kok. City dwellers can take retreat inside and shop amongst a local range of local independent brands as well as second-hand stores. There's also a number of restaurants for visitors to reset their feet and refuel, including Poach, which is a Japanese fusion eatery with a beautiful open terrace. .618 Shanghai Street in Mong Kok is a standout example of heritage revitalization. This site features a cluster of pre-war Grade 2 historic buildings that have been thoroughly restored and repurposed. Today, it hosts a vibrant mix of local lifestyle shops, restaurants, and cultural venues, blending old-world charm with contemporary flair. It's not just a shopping destination, it's a walk through Hong Kong's layered urban history. From preserved architectural details like wooden windows and red brick walls to murals and retro photo ops, the space celebrates the street's legacy while inviting new experiences. The Forest is a sports and sustainability focused retail hub jointly developed by the New World Development Company and Urban Renewal Authority. Located in the heart of the Sneaker Street, the Forest carries major international sports brands and provides a premium shopping experience for sports enthusiasts with a green and modern architectural design, natural daylight and ventilation through French windows. The Forest is a spot for you to get away from the busy streets and enjoy a breather. The Forest also accommodates Sports Expo, a sports-themed interactive information hub showcasing the developments of various sports in an interactive way while recognizing the outstanding achievements of homegrown athletes. Dive into Mong Kok's vibrant markets with a local host for personalized exploration of Hong Kong's famous shopping district. Navigate maze-like bazaars with your host and uncover hidden market treasures. Shop for unique souvenirs to take home from your Hong Kong adventure. Join this unique guided tour through CityUnscripted. Without insider knowledge, it can be tricky to uncover the special street food stalls and hidden Hong Kong sites that locals love. However, with this private tour, you can taste your way around the night markets of Kowloon with a private guide to give their recommendations. Use my link to book your customized Kowloon night street food tour with a local through Viator. Visiting Shum Shui and Mong Kok is like stepping into the beating heart of Hong Kong's urban soul. It's gritty, vibrant, and endlessly layered. Shum Shui is one of Hong Kong's oldest and densest districts, thus it retains its working class grit while embracing a creative renaissance. From Allpa Street's electronics to Keelung Street's fabrics, it's a maker's paradise and a tactile history of post-war commerce. Mong Kok is a vertical shopping jungle with Sneaker Street, Ladies Market, Flower Market, and Saiyong Choi Street each offering a distinct retail ecosystem. Street food stalls serve everything from curry fish balls to stinky tofu, offering a full sensory immersion. A day trip to both iconic districts in Kowloon will leave both your belly and shopping cravings satisfied. In my next vlog, I'll be visiting the Kowloon Walled City Park and Kowloon Tong.